All right, so welcome back to Ostrana. We are jumping back in for session 5 of our current campaign at the moment. And for those of you who, are just trying to recall and remember what the heck we were doing last time, we just got done fighting the source of the lichens coming into River's Edge in the sewers, and then had just finished reporting back to Captain Holderheck, where our buddy Soul went ahead and extorted someone, and then paid money to go ahead and found a church, because that's the circle of life, I guess. So anyways, we start with our 4 adventurers, all just outside of Captain Holderheck's check in the military outpost in River's Edge, and going on from there. So, adventurers, what do you wish to do from here?
I guess the question is there anything really left for us in the city? I mean, but you have Lucius and Wolfie, which we don't know who they are. I don't know if we want to do any more regarding this city, or if...
Well, you really wanted to see the Thieves Guild stuff, so we may look for that.
I don't know how you would approach that. But we still got to build the chapel at least. Or at least the simple altar, so I think that's somewhere we would try to proceed.
Yeah, so
that would give you time to say goodbyes to your female companion.
No, that would give me a great night.
I wish not to be anywhere near that.
So, anyways,
you could come to the church with me.
If the characters are looking for options, I'm happy to give some options, but
I think you guys can.
Awesome. I mean, the only other thing that we could do is the altar or the quest board. That's about it. Or if we just head out to get Ricky's amulet inspected by that dwarven community.
Yeah, hold door.
Friend, you should see a doctor. You got scratched and bitten.
We do have to go see doctors.
But he doesn't have anyone that'll see him.
Not in River's Edge, no.
Go the way.
Of course I do. I just gotta go talk to Leodon, that's all.
He bullies people. He's scared them.
No, Leodon is unable to use service to service you guys at this moment. Because he has left and banned you from his apothecary store.
He can't ban us.
He absolutely can ban you.
He owns the thing, Vicious. What's wrong with
in there, though?
He owns the shop, and you stole from him, even though you convinced the guards you didn't technically steal. He still has a moral code that he can ban you from.
A dream?
I'm sorry, what?
I mean, the guards thought he was just dreaming. Couldn't we just convince him, too, that it was just a bad dream?
No.
What if I put on a disguise?
You can roll for it, but it's going to be such a high check, you're not going to be able to get it.
Unless if it was a nat 20, right?
You would need higher than a nat 20, where I set the difficulty.
That's critical. Well, we do have to go to doctors, or at least some of us do.
Does anybody have a map on them? No?
Oh, yes! Actually, all 3 of us have maps.
What the fuck do you need 3 maps for?
Well...
You put your heads together and get one brain?
Of course. And funny enough, it's actually when we killed that one Lycan family that we told you about. They each had 3 maps.
With their names on them.
Yeah, with their names on them. I forget what their names were, though.
Okay.
I got the baby one.
You did get the baby
one. Of
one.
course you did, my little friend. Of course you did.
Did we tell you what I did to it?
Yes.
Unfortunately, I now bear those sins. Yes. So we're here in River's Cage. It makes sense
Edge
that we would go west towards Conrodag. Sorry, my map skills not that good. We should go towards west towards Conrodag. It seems to be closest city.
It is.
Marmon Cat?
I did want to go to Noglador, but we could go that way and then go around.
Conradag is west. Marwan Kag is north.
Okay, I see.
We should go.
Ooh, how do you do a ping like that?
Hold down the mouse cursor.
Hold it.
Or the...
Oh,
This is where Sin
Look
wants
at
to
you
go.
learning. I want to go west to Conradag.
Yeah, Sin wants to go here. We want to go here. So we
Ricky
can
has
go,
a amulet.
I'm sure in big city there is a purveyor of fine magical goods. If you ping
Yes,
again, I'm
but-
going to cut your dick off.
But this is a Dwarven community with a Dwarven amulet.
You think my people aren't magic? We don't go
I
to
mean-
Zarek?
I just think if it may just be best to have if it's a Dwarven material and Dwarven amulet, that the Dwarvens give us the best.
That's racist.
That's not racist.
Just because they're dwarves, they know how to mine and make jewelry? That's racist.
If we were to
Well, I mean, they
travel,
know their own jewelry really well.
Do you know human jewelry? No.
No, of course not.
You're an adventurer, not a smith.
well, we still have.
Look at him. He forged a ring and it was shitty, so she denied him. And now he is without a woman, and you've stolen his woman because he is not a smith.
Actually, he tried to steal my woman.
yeah,
The point is, he's not a smith.
I am
He did try though.
proficient.
Not a good smith.
I mean, he made it pretty good. He just
It was good. It was
He forgot the diamond.
It was
Who
Just did
forgets
that.
the diamond? I went to Jared's. I got the diamond.
So we want to do the altar thing here, and then we want to go do.
Yeah.
Is that mainly at the altar, and then we can go to either Conradon or Nobledor? Yes.
First things first,
think
I
we
have to check on the establishment of which I have purchased, and then we should go west. That is the closest city, so that he does not become a monster.
No, I won't.
Clear
become a
your
monster.
health,
People
and
always
then
say I'm a
we can
monster.
go check out your spooky necklace. There's probably a Jared's in Kaluradag.
True. It's a smart idea.
Health comes first. Well, technically, gold comes first, and then your health. But still, health.
Oh, I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
If you turn into a monster, I will kill you. I'm not
Some
getting
people-
bit. I will
Some
murder you.
people already say I'm a monster. It's okay.
Sir, we're going to get you checked out. I don't care if I have to strap you to the back of my donkey.
You have a donkey?
I'm going to buy one.
We will buy one. We'll actually buy a carriage over there.
No, that's expensive. I want a donkey.
I want a wolf.
You, friend, you can ride on my
Okay.
donkey. In the saddlebag.
Let's
You can
just go
punch the
check
air
out
as we
your,
go.
let's go check out where we can place the altar at.
Yeah.
Let's go do that.
Yar.
I want to eye him suspiciously to see if he's a monster.
Okay, roll for investigation.
Facts.
It's an intelligence roll.
Yes, I know. I'm quite not good at those.
Wow.
So you don't see anything of the scourge taking over his body currently. However, what his emotional and mental things may make him a monster based on his personality. But you're not noticing anything like his physical markings of him turning into a werewolf.
All right.
Okay.
Onward.
So as you begin to head out from the military camp across the immigration center, you go through, you take your right at the tavern and head back into Market Street, where you notice just past the side of the armor smith is a poor peasant man. I'm going ahead and stacking some wood for looks like a foundation to maybe a gazebo or something in between the armor smith and what's his name? Amblecrown's house. So Got it. So, going ahead and on that note, you're back at the center of town, and you proceed to head to go and find what this person is doing and what this gazebo this person is constructing.
Hi, sir. What are you building?
Oh, hello there. I here to build altar at Holderheck request.
Ah, wonderful.
They said some crazy angry man paid him money, so he paid me sent some dollar.
Aye,
that's
it's
more-
this crazy man.
Oh, you're crazy, man. You don't look that
Yes, he
crazy.
is crazy, man. As I point to the leprechaun, Ricky.
Oh, who is the crazy man? You've now pointed to 3 different crazy men.
Aye, screw
It's
you.
Ricky.
I got.
They're all insane. Sir, excuse me. I have purchased this establishment. I wish to speak with you about what we're gonna do here for God.
Oh,
No, Ricky.
hello, great, excellent.
Ricky
So, I
Alright.
cannot hear
Men
everyone
of
talking
God
at the
are
same time.
talking, my friend.
I kick him in the shin.
You're kicking the shit head rope. You go ahead because it now decides you want to just do the default damage. Or do you actually want to roll for full damage?
This is at Vish, by the way.
Oh, I know.
You got it either way.
That's a lot. That's a lot of damage.
To be fair, that's exactly what he would deal if he did a regular unarmed strike and wasn't proficient.
Yeah.
yeah.
You little shit.
Ignore them.
You
This
brought
is
this
my
upon
little
yourself?
friend, Ricky, and
Okay.
this is my soon-to-be monster friend.
Mario.
Just tell me, man of
monster.
God to man of God.
You mean sickness?
No, he's got the chlamydia.
Oh
He got
no.
it from the nasty lady who works in that shop over there.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
What?
She
No.
got the clapper swapper? Oh no.
No.
It
no,
burns what
no,
she pees, my friend.
She doesn't.
Oh
no.
He's
no.
defending her. He's quite enamored.
Plus
So,
So yes. So let's get back to talking about altar gazebo.
what do
So-
you plan to do with the altar?
So at this point, we're going ahead making because we want it open to the air for all the air gods and spirits, so we can be connected to more. So it's going to be sort of a flat and long, like open gazebo with like open walls everywhere, and there'll be a few altars kind of lining the side, and just big area for people to come in and pray and then leave and kind of
For many gods, yes?
for many gods. Yes, absolutely. This is for
Something
like all
that
of us
we
to
should-
pray to. Whatever.
This is exactly what I wanted. I'm glad that you were the man they hired. One small thing.
Yes.
My family is responsible for a large many number of churches, and there is a custom of which I receive, I being to me, but it will go towards my family, a small portion, 10% of the tithes, and you, my friend, would receive another 10% as the person who is going to be my man here in the city. I will not always be able to be here, and from my 10%, you will be able to hire couriers to give me the remainder of the money upon my travels. It goes towards establishing new areas of church and prayer so that all our brothers and sisters may feel the love of God.
Hey, he's lying.
I do not lie. Did I not take money that was given to my family and make a church with it?
You may want to tell your tiefling to go ahead and worship their god in the corner over here. He points to like the section of the
Evil
altar that
gods
started
go
to be.
over in the corner. Yes, they in the back
No, I don't
where
believe
they
in
do not
God.
disturb the well-cleaned folks.
So anywho, let's go ahead and have our discussion. So he goes ahead and this working man goes ahead and grabs Soul by the shoulder and brings him kind of up into the altar. He just goes, "Your deal is reasonable. I am a working man, but I'm also a man of business. And I do see the potential we could have for good business. So, you take your 10%, I take my 10%, the rest goes in here. And so, how is the best way to get the money between you and between me? How do we work?
From my 10%, you will hire a courier, simply to
Okay.
give me my version of the money, of my amount of the money, and a receipt for all the current things, so that I may understand the books.
Okay.
From time to time, an emissary of my family will stop by and collect some of the money from the church and invest it towards this church to put improvements, hire our builders to come and make this a grand church worthy of not being squished between the horse shop and the armor shop.
Mm. Excellent. I think, and he just goes ahead and extends out a hand to you. This seems reasonable, brother.
I want to medicine check his hand to make sure it's not filthy.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
It's very quick, so if that makes
Yeah.
it easy harder, don't worry about it. It's
Okay,
a cursory
so-
glance. Is it filthy?
It looks like there's dirt from the ground and some dirt from the ground and like maybe like a little wood grazing from the work he's done today, but
Oh,
no.
holy dirt!
other-
All right, I shake his hand. We're good. It's just not shit water.
No, it's not. There's no shit water or fecal stuff on his hand.
Cool. We're good. I shake him. Friend, me and
Excellent.
you are gonna have a long-lasting relationship. You are now my man inside the city.
Sounds excellent. Maybe we should exchange names if we are
Makes
supposed
sense.
to be.
My name
men and-
is Sol Tark.
Well, excellent. You can go. You can call me Borovic.
Excuse me? That is a mouthful, my friend. You said Borovic?
My name is Borovic.
Borovic! Yes, okay. I figured I had heard wrong. My ear is not sharp, you know? I have good body, and I flex a little bit. Not good ears.
Oh yes. Well, I can see how you can't be able to hear me having to deal with all these other yappers around. You know,
Friend,
you know-
the tiefling, he likes the shit water.
He'll look like someone who would like shit
That's
water.
why he burns, and he's.
Am I out of earshot?
We're whispering, dude.
We're whispering. You can roll to attempt to hear.
Oh, you
So
can
you
do
can-
that, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you could definitely try to make a perception check, but
I'll just attempt.
yeah, you don't hear shit.
That's
Oh,
that
that's
was
Ricky.
Oh, Ricky. Well, Ricky doesn't hear shit.
Did you say your name was Bolvadick?
No, my deaf
No, I
friend.
definitely don't
His
hear
name is Borovic.
Yeah. Neither of the other two hear anything.
Well, my friend, I'm just gonna say this like out loud now. Well, my friend, you have a fantabulous time. If you need us for the next while, we'll be on the road to Conradag, which is to the west. Don't mind him if he says we're going south. Don't worry about that. We're going west, even if I have to tie him to the goddamn horse.
Oh, all right. Well, you have yourself blessed day.
You too, friend. God bless.
And so you depart.
Cool. And I'm gonna grab Vish and Ricky by the shoulders in a very tight man hug and just go, friends, let's get us some donkeys.
And Eddie Murphy.
I can't hug 3 people.
You hug him with your dick. All right. Anyways,
I reach my leg out and touch him very gently. There. Now he is also included.
Hey, let us get some donkey. I want a pony though.
Friend, you can have whatever you want as long as you pay for it.
Okay. To the pony.
And we're gonna go seek out a stable master, I think.
all right. So you go ahead. You make your way through town. You pass the market district, past the whorehouse and the inn, and right just about as you're getting to the front gates of the city, you see a nice open stable with a couple of horses, some donkeys, some other creatures in there, and a tannery going ahead and working on some saddles at the front.
Oh, that's concerning. Homeboy's making glue in front of the horses. Like, yeah, this is your future.
He likes to make sure they know their place.
That's like grilling a burger in front of your cows, man. That's fucked up. I'm a rancher. What the fuck is that?
Right.
Hello, my compatriot.
And you go ahead, and he goes, "What? Why, hello there. What can I go ahead and do for you?"
Do you have an elephant for sale?
What do you think this is, a zoo? No, we don't have an elephant here.
Why don't you have elephants?
Because we'd have to get it all the way.
I feel like
We
they're
have
not
to go-
indigenous to the area, my friend.
We would,
Is that correct?
Ricky a mastiff.
yeah, we would have to go ahead and get it all the way from Olovedo.
Wait,
That's-
a mastiff?
Understand?
Yeah.
You said Orovero. Hold on, is that to the extreme north?
No, that's back into the in the far in the desert, away back
Understood.
to the
I
eastern
should
sea.
actually know where that's at because I live that way. Sorry, my bad. Maps hard. Brains.
Do you have any mastiffs for me to ride? Dog.
Let me see what I have in my inventory. And he
You're
goes
telling
through,
me you
and,
don't have a mastiff. You
and he
don't.
and he
do
goes
that?
ahead, and he you see gets off his stool, and you see that the legs are really short, and he's only about 3.5 feet tall.
He's taller than me?
Yeah, he's taller than you. He's a halfling who's
Whoa,
taller
you're
than you.
tall.
Oh yes, as they like to say in the halfling world, I got it from my mama. But anywho,
Whisper to these guys, I'm gonna kick the shit out of them.
so he goes through, checks in the back, and he comes back and he goes, we have one mastiff, but it's my favorite, Lucky. So he's not really for sale.
I'll pay double.
What if we give you an outrageous price and we agree to buy more animals? Because I and our friends cannot ride mastiffs. So we need either 1 horse, 1 donkey, 2 donkeys, or 3 donkeys. Some sort. If he does not want to go where I want to go, I'm going to chain him to my donkey and it's fine. But he can get the donkey if he wishes to come.
Okay.
Or a horse,
So-
whatever he desires.
So how about this? If you pay double, I'll give you the mastiff.
Aye.
And so that'll be
What's so
50
special
gold.
about this mastiff other than that it's your favorite?
I'll give you 50 gold.
Does the man need another reason than to not sell his favorite dog?
Yes.
Would you sell your dog?
I don't own a dog.
Well, that's why. You're a dog-selling person.
So you go ahead and you pull out your 50
I think
gold.
you're gonna keep
You
it.
you pass it around the table, and you to this other halfling, and the halfling gives you this leather collar with a bit of a leash on it, and as well as like a couple of small packs to kind of put around, attached to the collar, and put on the side of the mastiff. And he just goes, Lucky, come in. And the dog just runs out. Now, like, and the owner just like gets down, looks up, and she's like, "Oh, good dog. Fuck you. Now you're good. Get out." And the dog whimpers a little bit, and then just kind of goes up right next to you, smells Ricky, and then goes up, just panting.
Aye. Your name is now Pony.
Brr?
Good dog.
Good dog.
Tiny friend, would I be able to purchase some steeds from you that would accommodate those of us who are not gravitarily challenged?
That we could go ahead and arrange. I do have a couple of draft horses. Great for lugging things around, keeping things in storage. You're welcome to go ahead and use, as well as having a few donkeys as well. But
I'd be interested in your finest ass.
Well,
Guy,
that would be the one on my body, but I guess you're meaning the donkey.
Not the donkey.
So
Unless you would be willing to carry me. No.
Yeah, that's going to be a negative. Let me go ahead and grab you some of our mules and donkeys and bring them right up for you. How many would you like?
For now, I'll start with one, and then we'll see about my friends and what they want.
Okay, let me go grab him. And he brings out this very traditional looking donkey, very fit, but it's just a nice gray coat with sort of a black mane, sort of just mildly walking along. And again, he has a modified saddle with some storage, a little bit of storage on either side to carry things and carry needs. He goes, "Well, here's the ass you were looking for," and hands you the reins on the donkey.
How much for the animal?
That will be 8 gold.
Friend, this is a fine ass. I'll give you 10.
Oh well, thank you for your generosity. I'm not going to
The
say
grace
no.
of God will provide. I assure you.
Wonderful. In no way am I here to reject a good deal. But
Andrew,
you're
and,
more than welcome back.
Is there any way I could get a slight deal, 2-for-1 kind of special on a horse? Maybe a good horse and like your worst horse.
2 for 1 might be a little steep. Kind of all the horses are fairly similar. Like we don't really have a bad horse in the shop, if you know what I mean.
Understood.
But
I'm sure you don't.
But what I could do, because you're such great customers, and your buddy over here, paid so much for my old Lucky, I will give you 2 of my finest horses for 80 gold. So you'll save yourself some 20 gold in the process.
Why not
for these
50?
You're
what'd you
going to
say?
give a man of the cloth a heart attack.
Well, unfortunately, horses don't run themselves cheap, my friend. It takes a couple of months to go and find them. Months and months of feed and training. It's very expensive to keep up a stable.
Would you mind terribly if I spoke with my compatriots and then we got back to you?
I don't mind in one bit.
Good thing. I turn on my heels. I look directly at Vish and Eddie Murphy, who's currently AFK.
I am
and
here.
I go, friends, I can do much in this life. Buy you a horse worth more than my church is not one of them, my friend.
No, don't worry. I can get us those 2 horses for 1.
God
Okay.
damn it.
3.
No.
What sort of villainy and ungodly behavior are you going to visit upon this nice man?
Well, let's just say I did get us 4 healing potions. Because I just look at Eddie Murphy and Ricky.
This sounds suspiciously like why this man will not check you for
Yes,
genital herpes.
Morto's
Are we-
coited deed is resourceful.
Are we in there still, or is
I assume we're like privately talking, whispering kind of deal.
Yeah,
You're privately talking, whispering, and you're about 5 or 10 feet away from the desk of the stable manager.
We're a good bit.
I have another question. Do these have saddles on them, or do I have to buy a saddle?
You have a saddle on the donkey and on the mastiff. There's no reason to suggest that the horses would not come with a saddle with some extra storage space on them, as the other 2 animals did.
Aye, stable master.
Yes, what can I do for you?
Can I buy some food for Pony?
Of course.
Do they need to
He
eat?
does not mean horse feed, he means for the dog.
They do not need to regularly eat. They're not like
I still want to buy
humans. They're not like player characters where they have to regularly eat. At least I'm not seeing any scales for it.
There's
So I'm going to say no.
5 copper for feed per day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, where are you seeing that?
It's-
Page 157. It's right above the saddlebags.
I could buy a galley,
saddle.
dude.
This man said buy a galley.
We could also ignore that.
My mother.
Yeah, we can also ignore that. Yeah, we're going to ignore that.
All right.
Bags!
I'm already dealing. I'm already dealing with your exhaustion. I don't want to deal with counting feet on horses.
Cool. Then I'm not gonna buy it. Oh, I could buy him a sled. I could be a sled dog.
Jesus Christ, Edo.
Fucking. Oh, it's a 300-pound holding sled for 20 gold.
I'm not going.
And the dog has to also be able to carry it. That Mastiff only can carry 195 pounds.
Well, he could pulling and carrying is different, right?
No,
I could get a chariot, maybe. Yeah.
no,
Oi,
that is
Sable
not the
Master.
same. That is not different.
It's only 100
Well,
pounds.
my friend assures me he has quite the deal for you. Not that I know what that entails. So, friend, why don't you handle this
Aye.
while
Aye.
me and Ricky go outside and
We are
mind our
not
own fucking business.
affiliated.
Hi, Stable Master. What's your name? I didn't catch it.
My name?
Yes.
Me and Ricky are
my-
gonna go outside and mind our fucking business.
I wanted
You
to make
know,
it very clear that I said I'm not affiliated.
You know, I got a big family, and they sometimes forget it. But for your reference, my name is Fidden.
Philip?
Fidden.
Villain.
Finish.
Fidden.
Finnan. Oh, I apologize. Well, Finnan, if you'd like to keep that name, I'd suggest we'd get those 2 horses for 60 gold.
Roll for intimidation. I fucking dare you.
Why do you dare me?
The 3-foot man who works with horses. Horses can kick a normal-sized man dead.
You just went to and tried to intimidate him. Roll for it.
I'm casting tides.
All right, do it.
This man's gonna have nerves of steel. Oh, but
24.
And Finny goes, whoa, 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 whoa. I mean, hold up there. We
I'm
don't.
clicking one more. Did I click it one more time? No, I didn't. Just the other
You didn't
one.
need.
No, it does that. You're fine.
It does it automatically. So you did the 2. You had your 20 advantage rolls were 24 and 15. So you got the 24.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see it now.
So he goes, whoa. We don't need to get hasty here. So 60 gold. I mean, you're gonna make me into a pauper here. But maybe we can work something in the middle. Maybe like a 65. Might be fair.
I'll do 65.
All right. Well, hopefully, just put the gold on the table. Put it right there, and I'll go back and get your horses, and we'll be all
I
set.
don't mean to scare you, Finnan. I just simply want a good deal.
He
Was I put
grabs the
gold
gold
on?
from the table. He's like, "All right, just give me a little bit. I'm gonna go prepare the horses." And then he goes through and he kind of disappears back
The man is running to the cops.
in behind the horse, and you go ahead and you start hearing some neighing, like, and suddenly all the horses start running out of the back of the stable, including Finnan, who is on one of the horses, just riding away as he has
Oh,
your
Jesus Christ, what did you do?
testing my gold.
Tony!
He's like,
No,
And
Tony's
they're
arrested. We're straight. Me and you were straight. We walked out.
and the horses are like all like sprinting every direction, and you just see Finnan just going off in the distance, like I'm not dealing with this shit, and he continues to go ahead and just ride off into the distance at full sprint.
Wait, does that mean that I get to keep my gold?
No, he
Nope,
took your
he's
money,
got the
dog.
gold.
Does he still have donkeys there?
There are horses around. Like some of the horses didn't run off with him, but most of the horses did. Most of the horses and most of the animals kind of scattered around the city.
Well, is there anything that I can like take from his stable, like behind it, anything at all?
There is a closed, like locked cash drawer kind of around there that may have not only gold but maybe a couple of valuable items. There's also a few saddles and a few other leather products such as pouches or water skins, etc. It seems he also does tannery business on the side. There's still
You think-
one horse that stayed in the shop, and there are still if you go out a little further, there are a couple of horses like kind of grazing behind.
So you're telling me there's still a horse, like 2 horses in the shop?
You'd have to go out and try to catch the other 2, but there is one in there still kind of like that he forgot to untie and release.
That's definitely one that I'm going to go for. But I just speak out. I look to either Ricky or Eddie, and I'm just like, "Oi, do one of you think that you can actually smash this lock open? Not even pick it. Try to smash it."
Dude, we're not in there.
I'll punch it.
I am.
Oh, yeah.
Of course I can. But why would I?
Why not? We need our money.
I have my money.
All the horses get fucking bodied, right? Just like leave.
What advantage would I have?
Me and Edo
breaking
from
into
outside
this?
would obviously see the horses like bail.
I don't want to be wanted.
Oh, you won't be wanted.
But
You're not one to be wanted. You can simply just pin it on me. I'm more than happy to take the crime. All I need you to do is break the lock.
When the stableman ran out, me and him waved to him bye.
Goodbye, my friend.
and Finnan acknowledges.
Oh, God bless.
He doesn't hate us.
As advantageous as that would be, Morthos, unfortunately I must decline.
I don't have any lock picks. I guess I'll just try to attempt to break the lock then.
Don't just melt it, you
So
fireball.
did we get horses then? Draft horses?
You don't.
Oh,
You'll
one
have to
more.
catch your horse. I'm gonna simply take the horse that he still had. He didn't untie.
We're going.
God
You're,
damn you, Morthos.
Guess could share a horse, right?
No, you're not breaking the lock. This is my horse.
I wanted a mule or a draft horse with a cart.
this like metal sort of case.
Well, Eddie, I'll let you have this horse if you break the lock.
I need a horse. Fine. I look around, inspect that nobody sees me in this place that I assume is empty. Fine. I walk over to the lock and I hesitantly just. What am I going to use? Hold on.
It would be something strength related, I would think.
Could you just bash it open with your axe?
I could. They'll know it's me.
Andrew, do you think?
No, I can just hold an axe.
Use your axe, and then the lock itself.
All right.
Andrew,
Take out one of my battle axes and I break that thing.
Or attempt to.
Attempt.
What?
What strength? 18.
Okay. Hold on, give me a second. You guys are cutting out a bunch. I'm gonna try to disconnect and come back in.
Okay. I'll be right back. I gotta go get some chicken real quick.
Okay, can everyone hear me better now?
Yeah. So he left to get some chicken, but before he left, he said he wants to try to break the lock,
Yeah, he
the
rolled an
padlock with
18.
his axe.
Okay, can you all hear me better now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting a bunch of long pauses. That's kind of why I'm.
question, Andrew.
Yeah.
Do you think we would have came in after he ran away?
That's up to you guys.
I don't want to be anywhere near a crime. I am a high-profile individual.
Fair, then I'd stay with what's his name.
Agreed.
I'm just petting Pony.
I'm resizing the
Did you see that
the
picture?
bags on my donkey.
Well, Andrew, I guess the question is do we open up the lock?
Sin, did you see that picture I sent you? Or everyone? I guess?
No.
It's in the Ostrana thing.
Okay, can all of you guys hear me right now?
Yes.
Okay, so gripping go. So Edo, you were asking me a specific question. What is your question?
We kind of answered it.
Okay, great. Well, you have to say. So we're moving on.
yeah, go ahead.
You see a metal chest, with a lock on it, kind of about sort of hand size. What are you going to do with it?
Well, RJ rolled to break the lock, and he rolled an 18.
Great. So you go ahead and you take your axe down, and you slam it right across sort of the seal, and the lock just kind of breaks in two. It's a kind of a brass lock, and then you open the case and you find.
I guess that's where I push Eddie Murphy aside to open it, but I guess we just wait. Or I just don't push him to the side. I guess I
was gonna say, dude, fuck you. I just broke this.
I don't push you to the side, but I meet you there to open
Get
it.
in, brother.
Okay. So you open it up, and it looks like you've noticed some weird stuff going on in there. So there's about 40 gold in there. Apparently, all the gold from your transactions was on his person because Finn hadn't gone through and put it in the safe yet. But there's also some other odd items. There's an amethyst sort of ring going ahead in the safe.
Oh.
It seems to be of potential value. And then there's also a bunch of fake passports that you notice that you don't go ahead and understand. So you go ahead and take a look at them, and they all seem to be with all papers with different halfling names, but his picture on all of them.
Okay.
Quite suspicious.
Well, yes, it is. I think we've met someone that is a criminal, but on the other hand, I just reach in and I guess, do I want the ring or do I want the gold? Why?
Take both.
I guess I do take both, and I look at Eddie Murphy. This will pay for the horse that I didn't get. As I just let him have the horse that's there, and I don't know if you want the passports. If you don't take the passports, I'll take them.
No, I'm not taking anything. I'll take the horse.
I'll take it all. I pick up everything.
Okay, so you go ahead and in your inventory you put this odd ring, as well as putting in the 30 gold and the fake passports all in your inventory.
Is it 30 now? I thought you said 40.
40, you're right. Thank you.
Okay. I think we did okay.
Yes,
I guess
you did do quite good.
all things considered. And I guess I just walk out of the stable. Or I guess his little hut. Now time to get a horse.
Yes.
All right, so you go ahead.
What did you do to our friend?
He just wanted to go on a ride. That's all.
I'm gonna rummage in my backpack a little bit and pull out a rope, and I'm gonna look at Soul and be like, "Aye, it looks like we're gonna be tying him to your donkey." Because he doesn't.
You're not tying.
Seems fair.
I just have to go up to a horse and catch one. That's all.
Good luck.
All right.
Soul reaches down to his small friend and uses his arms to shake the rope menacingly. Be back soon.
All right. So it sounds like Vish, are you going to try to procure one of the other horses that's kind of lying around, or
that's nearby? Yes, attempt to.
Okay. So you're going to want to go ahead and you're going to first, the horses from all the action are a little bit tense and kind of a ride to go through. They're definitely sort of, moving their heads, checking out what's around them. They're used to people, but they're definitely sort of on edge. So you may need to be more careful when going ahead and approaching them. But you begin to move past the stable, kind of into this open pasture area behind where Finnan rode off in, and you see the grass is still kind of down from the trampling of all these animals. And you see this brown horse with some white markings on it, just a beautiful draft horse, just kind of standing in front of you about 10 meters. How do you proceed?
I guess I just kind of whistle at it and kind of say, "Come here, oi, come here."
The horse does not respond.
Am I gonna have to roll animal handling for this?
You can very well give it a shot.
I guess this depends whether or not I scare off the animal or not. Wait. Curious. What is the likelihood if I cast an illusion in front of me to scare it towards me? Well, that probably wouldn't be a good idea, would it?
No.
That probably would. That horse weighs quite a bit more than you.
Wait. Say, if I cast an image of
Finnan, right?
Mufasa?
Since I like
It's gonna be like that.
if I cast like an illusion of like Finnan, right? Would that theoretically calm the horse or attempt to?
It could, but you're not sure whether or not because this animal is used to humans. You're not sure if it would have the same reaction or a different reaction. If it's whether it's Finnan or whether it's another person.
Hmm.
Aye, Morthos, just approach it calmly with your hand out as if you want to pet it.
Aye. Okay, I guess I do that. I try to.
Okay, so you go up to the horse and you kind of stroke it like around the nose. Roll for animal handling. Just
Hey,
wisdom.
Soul, get ready to laugh.
Yes, yes.
Oh! Oh!
The horse bites
Ooh.
his fingers off.
20.
So you go ahead and you begin to pet the horse on both the nose and on its back, and the horse just so gracefully kind of like curls in, kind of basically like a hug, just around you. Goes ahead and hugs you. And you continue to pet it, and can easily take your saddle you have, climb up and put it on the horse.
Okay, I guess that's what I do. I guess I claim the horse.
Friend, is this your new girlfriend?
I mean, I don't plan
He
on.
looks like the last one.
Hey, they look the same.
Are you too stupid?
All right, I'm gonna get on Pony.
All right, you go ahead and get on your mastiff named Pony.
I guess
We'll get on Plug. That's PAWG.
Morthos, do you mind if I ride with you?
Didn't you get your own horse?
Did I?
Don't you have a horse?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'll
because
just
he
go
left
my
one
horse.
horse there.
I'll go to
He
my
left
horse.
one horse.
You
That's the one that I
you
was
each
telling
now
you
have
about.
a horse and a mastiff. Two horses, a donkey, and a mastiff.
Okay, gotcha.
Could my Mastiff basically go in places with me? I don't have to like tie it somewhere, do I? 'Cause
Yeah,
it's
you could.
small.
They can go with you.
Yeah, you can ride the mastiff into town. There are certain areas where like horses and donkeys aren't allowed, but a puppy dog is fine.
Hell yeah.
And if
Alright,
anybody
I will
asks, we'll just
say-
say you're specially able, that you can take it with you.
If anyone asked, I'll
What
fucking kill
time is it right now? Because last I remember, like after we left
10:50.
Holderhack, it was like midday.
It is getting close to sunset, but it's still kind of in the afternoon.
I do not want to be here when your actions catch up with us, and the law
Right.
comes and beats you down.
I kind of just look at them. I don't think my actions will come up to us as I like show them the fake passports of our friend Finnan.
What
I think he may
what
be
is-
criminal.
do you think he
himself.
assumes that you rummage through his things?
He won't. I don't think he'll be coming back. Not anytime soon.
Well, friend, I don't want to chance that, and you might become a monster soon. So I feel like we should get moving. There's still some
Well-
daylight hours. We could camp outside.
Well, friend, I also do have a meeting with Stella later, so I'd prefer not to leave.
Do you wish to also give her your disease?
I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I don't even know if I'm diseased.
You know, you can spread lycanthropy through sex, and I wish to use deception.
Go ahead and roll for deception. And then Jaden, go ahead and roll a perception check to counter.
What?
I'm going to have Sin roll his deception check. I'm going to have you roll a perception check because it's player against player.
I will say, insight is like telling us I'm lying, but
Right, sure.
Hold on. That's
No,
true. Okay.
insight would be better.
Roll insight, but it's the... No, hold on. Perception?
Ooh.
It's the same check. Okay. So you believe what Sin is saying, where it can be
Steve got
the lycanthropy can be transferred through sex.
If you genuinely love this woman enough to hurt your friend to be with her, you should not harm her in any manner.
I
You
mean,
can harm her for this.
I wouldn't say I love her, but
I don't even
I
remember
do
you
love-
actually saying you have a meeting or anything. Like,
Well, Estella
invited
suggested
him.
that the shop closes at 7 and wanted me to visit.
Oh,
Might turn out exactly how it did with Helgi.
Like, it very well could. I could see some bullshittery happen like that too.
Friend, you could seriously harm this woman, and you've already harmed your friend. Look at him; he's despondent,
Yeah.
sad.
Do you not think he harmed me first?
did he? You don't seem it.
Didn't harm.
Well, I
him.
mean, I won in the end.
Listen, sometimes God will challenge you, and your friends might betray you, but you must rise above it to become a good man.
No,
Good
I've
men
never been
don't hurt the women they wish to have sex with.
I've always been an outcast, but I guess I just go along with it since he's deceived me. I guess I don't have too much of a choice, considering you won that role.
You can decide to disregard your care of whether or not it translates from it. You do believe that the disease can be translated through sex. Whether or not you care is up to your discretion.
Yeah.
Nah, fine. I guess I just proceed to follow Soul then.
All right, so you
Beautiful,
go.
my friend. We can always come back, and you can have sex with her then, once we know you're not disease-ridden and disgusting.
You do know Eddie Murphy got hit too by that boar, right?
Which is why we're going over there. I have not touched either of you. Well, you I've touched a little bit. I should wash my hands. But
But if I recall, didn't that boar hit me and Morthos with a weapon? Or was it? Were we
I don't know,
I don't
actually.
One
remember.
of you got hit by a tusk.
one
I think I
of
did.
you definitely got hit by a tusk.
I think I did.
And I'm across the way, so I just assume the person who got hit hard got tusked.
I look at
I didn't get hit
Morthos
once,
in
so.
shock.
It would have been me who would have gotten hit because I got hit.
I got shot, and I know he didn't get hit. I know me and Edo are safe.
Oh, yeah, let's try it out.
Good man.
Right, so anywho, you go through and you go to the same exit near the inn for River's Edge, and you go out. The guards let you out of the gate, and you open up back onto the vast and long grassland. It is getting dark now. Set up camp outside the city, or you could attempt to start marching.
We're gonna attempt to march until it gets dark.
Okay. So go ahead and pick your marching order and start moving.
Who wants to lead?
I mean, Soul wants to go to Khan Hadan, so he should take us, right? Khan
Yes.
Ramadan.
What do you think, Soul? You would wish to lead us?
Friend, I come from a long line of leaders. I can do this.
I can tell, yes.
Okay, so Soul in
well.
front.
My trusty Edo in the back. Vish right behind me, and the Eddie Murphy in third.
Oh, are we
Marching, but we're on horse.
Okay.
Yep. Now,
Master.
let me confirm something quickly.
Someone needs to get a war horse.
I will have a donkey for the rest of the campaign. You cannot stop me.
I'm gonna have Owen this entire time. If he dies, I kill whoever killed him.
I should tell you about the character I had one year that he would get donkeys, and then anytime he got to his destination that had another shop with animals in it and shit, he would just kill the donkey. He would just fucking beat its head in.
What's wrong with you?
Buy a new one.
What's wrong with you?
Because he believed the old one was cursed.
You have a problem.
Okay.
Because he was obsessed with misfortune. He was like, all my misfortune is coming from this horse, and he just kill it.
Well, I'm doing some math here. Okay. Whatever. Okay, so basically going through your mounts, like there's going to be a speed different on your mounts, obviously because they
Yeah.
go at different speed than you do.
We'd be going basically at Edo's speed.
Well, yeah, but it's all the same speed. So the Mastiff, the draft horse, and the donkeys all actually go the same speed.
Oh, then we're fine then.
So you all go, instead of moving now with normal is no longer 24 miles, it's now going to be 30 miles per day.
Sick.
So, anyways, you go ahead and start to venture off. As the sun is setting, off to your right, you begin to set south. Across, are you following the road or the river?
Road.
We're going south.
We're gonna follow the road.
Okay. So
Yeah,
you go ahead.
We have to go
and-
south along the river to go west to Conradag.
Oh, okay.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
So you go ahead, unless you want to try to portage the river.
No, fording the river is ass. I don't know if you ever played fucking. I forgot the name of the game.
Oregon Trail.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
have
fording that
I have
river,
played
dude.
my fair share of Oregon Trail.
While we're like going, can I do perception just to like watch around us in case we're
There's
followed?
passive perception. That's a stat.
There is passive perception,
Okay.
and I have that tracked.
Am I
So-
allowed to inspect the ring? I never inspected the ring for like magical.
While you're mounted and traveling, you can absolutely inspect the ring.
All right, what's that gonna be under for that?
It's going to be an investigation check, which is intelligence,
Oh, yikes! Oh,
and then
wait.
there may be a second check depending on what you find.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll for that then. Wait.
Okay.
Oh shit! I'm on it. Am I on advantage?
No.
No, I'm on normal. Oh, I just
Normal-
clicked it a dozen times.
You just clicked it a dozen times.
Let's just go with
So-
16 first, I guess.
Okay. So you look at the ring, and it's a silver ring with a few amethyst stones in the middle, but there seems to be something very special, maybe even arcane, about what this ring is and what it could possibly do.
Could I try to? So, am I aware that there may be some magical properties? I'm just not sure what it is.
Exactly. You are aware of that it may have magical properties. You don't know what it is, but you can make an Arcana check to see if you know.
Where the hell is our? Oh, it's there. Okay.
Also an intelligence check.
Okay, I guess I just roll for that. Oh.
So you look at it and you can definitely tell it's a magic thing. Maybe something with either appearance or status or something like that.
Let's
but you
fucking
don't
go!
know exactly what the
Sorry,
magic
my
is.
bad.
I'm assuming there may be a game being played, but we'll ignore that.
No, I got my stimulus.
Oh,
Sorry.
nice.
So I got paid. That's $1,400.
Don't remind me.
So I'm curious. Can I try to attune to it, like because I know that it has magical property, or
Yeah, you don't have to know what it is to attune to it.
Okay.
You can
It
just
just might be
put it
cursed
on.
and fuck you up.
You can just put it on. There's no need to attune. It's not an attunement required item.
I guess I'll just simply slip on the ring, even though I have no idea what it'll do.
You go invisible, Frodo.
So you slip on the ring. You look at yourself. You kind of look around you. There doesn't seem to be any immediate effect. As you see, like you don't feel anything new or special.
Okay.
Do we see anything new or special?
You can roll for
I'm guessing.
I believe it's investigation, but I'm double checking it.
I'm guessing he didn't go invisible because I feel like I'd notice if he went invisible.
He definitely didn't go invisible.
Is he blue?
He is not blue.
Is he a purple people eater?
Investigation is when you're trying to like look at something really closely and stuff.
Yeah.
Perception is like when you
Perception is like trying to like
broadly see it.
broadly search an area. Investigation would be like, I'm looking at this rock to make sure there's not like a fucking button on it or something.
Okay, so it'd be a perception check then. So go ahead and...
Damn.
Well, if he's looking directly at Vish to see if anything changed, that'd be investigation, wouldn't it?
No, I'm not looking at him to see if anything changed. I'm just seeing if I saw anything change.
Oh, okay, go ahead then.
Yeah.
That's my bad. I misunderstood the situation.
Yeah. So no, you didn't notice any change around.
I was basically asking if I saw him go invisible.
Right. So no, you didn't.
Okay.
Okay. So I guess we go until we're tired / nighttime-ish.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So, anyways, it is dark. You've traveled about 3 hours, 4 hours at this point. You've kind of been able to somehow make it down about there, along the road. Do you wish to keep going? Because you
No,
obviously
we
have.
should sleep. Actually, hold on. Friends, would you like to continue forward, or would you like to sleep for the night and perhaps tie our horses off to a tree? We'll have dedicated watch.
I'm getting restless.
Yes.
I want to point at the map. I kind of want to get past here, but I don't think we can.
You definitely cannot.
I'm kind of worried about the. I mean, we could go into the night, right? And like sleep at like the morning-ish, but like
You can go into the night. However, every hour past 8 hours that you march or travel, is going to lead to either exhaustion on your part or exhaustion on your animal's parts.
well, either way, we kind of stopped the lichen thing from going in the city, so they might be pissed at us. And they found us last time pretty easily, and I don't know if being past the river would help us at all, but I don't know.
You said we're like right about here?
No, you are right about here.
Oh shit, we just barely left.
Every hex is 30 miles.
Damn.
Jesus, oh god damn, dude, we're gonna have to like do 800 camping sessions? What the fuck? Yeah, so like going an extra fucking square doesn't really even help us then.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so it's about. It took them about, following the river. It took them about 3 or 4 days to get there. So it's going to probably take you about 10 days.
Wait, if it took them last time 3 days to get there, why would it take us 10 when we're faster now?
Because you're going all the way to here.
That's not how math works, dog.
No, I'm saying instead of going, they only went to here, and it took them 3 days.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about 10 the whole way. I
10 the
thought
whole
you meant
way.
it would take us 10 to get here.
Oh, no.
I was like, what the fuck sense does that make?
Yeah, no, it'll take you roughly about 10 days to get all the way to Conrad.
I understand now. I fucked that up. That's my bad.
No. I wasn't specific either.
You're gonna go hungry.
Yeah, I'm gonna get.
Well, no, he had 8 rations that you bought him.
I'm good. So. I'm good. I got it. I had planned to do some religious starving anyway.
Fair enough.
All right. So you go ahead. So I guess it sounds like you guys decide to set up camp.
Yeah, we're gonna set up camp, and I'm gonna take tonight's watch in its entirety.
Damn.
Okay. So
I'm gonna sleepy boy.
you all go ahead. Everyone begins to go ahead and long rest, except for Soul, who's going to maintain watch the entire night. I'm checking the rules on that. Let's see here. So the rest of the characters are going to fully heal. Obviously, this doesn't.
That's what I
Thing. Soul will not, but again, this probably isn't an issue for it. But this will be considered. If you're just standing watch, that's going to be considered short rest.
Yeah.
For the moment, but let's see.
So Just curious, while you're looking this up, can I like Arcana check that ring like every day or no? Or was it like a one
You
time?
you can absolutely attempt to check it again.
Okay.
Like there's no limit to how many times you Arcana check it, but
'Cause I'll probably
you know.
do that in a passive time then.
Right. All right. So, anyways, you all sleep. Soul goes ahead and keeps watch while doing his short rest. Let's see if there are any additional rules for short resting. Okay. Anywho, so then you all go ahead and you wake up, and it's just as the crack of dawn. You see the sun rising in the east, and Soul is still standing up, kind of just pivoting a little bit as he goes through at watch. And you begin your passive time in the morning.
Oi, Soul, how do you feel?
I am less tired than expected, friend. I believe I shall take a short rest in the morning, and when we leave, I will go proper.
You have been short resting the whole
Oh,
night.
so I'm not exhausted?
No, there doesn't seem anything to be exhaustion relating
Oh,
to
okay.
this.
Then I'll change that answer. I thought I'd be exhausted.
I thought you would too. That's what I was
Friend,
looking up.
I feel okay. I feel I can continue, but the next night I would like it if you three could handle the shift and I could sleep through. Is this amenable to you? You could split the shift.
Makes sense.
Cool.
I get it.
Appreciate. Thank you, my friends.
I was about to say, like. All right, can someone else check this for me real quick?
I don't know how that works. So I'm not gonna lie to you, son.
Yeah. So, because I'm looking through the exhaustion rules, and I'm not seeing there's no exhaustion rule if you don't long rest.
So, like sleeping on the road is a weird thing because most people just assume you fucking sleep.
Right.
Well, like I very clearly did not sleep.
Well, yeah, but it's like, and here's where I'm getting at is,
I'm just
it
gonna
doesn't
read
say-
exhaustion.
yeah. Well,
Some special
there's
abilities
no,
and environmental hazards such as starvation and long-term effects of freezing or scorching temperatures can lead to a special condition called exhaustion. It looks like that's not a thing that's given if you just don't sleep.
right. No, that's what I was
Finishing
saying.
a
'cause
long
it-
rest reduces a creature's exhaustion.
Okay, so this is what it says that I found is it says you do a DC 10 Constitution saving throw, and if you fail it, you get exhaustion, but you do that after 24 hours of being awake.
Okay,
Would
where
you
do
like
you
me to
see
do
that?
that?
What page?
He doesn't have a book.
I don't have a book.
Okay. Well, the issue is that I'm not seeing it in the player's manual.
They're in the
I mean-
DMG to.
Would you like me to make a con save just for the fuck of it?
I mean, just for the heck of it, why not?
Hold on.
Also-
What were you saying, RJ, in the DMG?
267. Rest
Thank you.
variance.
Andrew likes to go by the book.
Well, I'm not going to start penalizing people unless it's by the book. I think that's fair.
I
Like,
was prepared to take a penalty if that's
It's
how you
pretty
feel about it.
It's just like one. It's
Like
not
me
that
and you had
bad.
talked about this previously. Like I was fully prepared to take that.
right.
Uh,
Okay, let's see. Rest variance.
only a full 8-hour rest will allow spellcasters to else. Okay, never mind. I don't think it's really.
Seems
adding
like
much
the
of
rule
a-
that I said was from Xanathar's guide.
Healing.
Yeah,
Which is a like legal book.
Yeah,
if
which
that's
is a
how you
legal
feel
book.
about it.
which is a book, but it's not a mandatory book.
Not a bad one.
Okay, so I have Xanathar's. I'm checking it. Oh shit! I don't know what page it'll be though. It doesn't have an index. Or
Yeah, Xanathar's is kind of a shitty book for that.
different effects, reaction time, proficiency, blah, blah, blah.
Otherwise, before Xanathar's came out, it's just they don't get the benefits of the long rest.
Okay.
So it looks like you don't even need to sleep at all. Then
Yeah.
that's.
I mean, like,
Yeah,
on a
but-
roleplay level, you should sleep, but, like,
Yeah,
on
so-
a human level, plenty of people can not sleep for a day.
Yeah. So you do have to, like, you can't be moving. Is kind of the rule. Because
Yeah.
if you keep marching, like, you'll get exhaustion past 8 hours of movement.
Yeah,
and you'll get
for
exhaustion.
example, I was
through
like,
the water.
the way that I would have, like, RP'd my, like, my my, like, vigilance would be to, like, sit in one area for a couple hours, then shift to a different corner of the camp and kind of watch in, like, a triangle formation, like, every couple hours. It's not like I'm severely moving at all.
A long rest is never mandatory, but going without sleep does have its consequences. If you want to account for the effects of sleep deprivation on characters and creatures, use these rules. Whenever you end a 24-hour period without finishing a long rest, you must succeed on a DC of 10 Constitution saving throw or suffer 1 level of exhaustion. It becomes harder to fight off exhaustion if you stay awake for multiple days after the first 24 hours. The DC decreases by 5 for each consecutive 24-hour period without long rest. The DC resets to 10 when you finish a long rest.
Okay.
Make a DC. Constitution.
Yep. So go ahead and
make a check.
run a. Yep. Go ahead and make a check. DC 10.
I
Yep.
have 10.
So you save it. So you don't get any levels of exhaustion.
Oh, sorry. The DC increases by 5
Increasing.
each day.
So
Yeah,
you go
that's
to
what I
15.
figured you
10,
meant.
15,
Yeah, you
10,
go to 15 next time, and then 20 the time after. And
Yeah.
25.
yeah.
30.
So, anywho, so now you are all in your, well, except for Soul is in their 2 hours of passive activity. So what do you wish to do from there?
Well, I'm gonna once again try to figure out this ring.
Okay, go ahead and roll an Arcana check. Again, there is a certain magic to it, but you don't know what it is.
I'm just gonna eat and punch trees, I guess.
I guess
There
I'm just
are no trees around to punch.
What did we secure the horses to then?
Your horses were tied to like your bags and equipment. They weren't tied to anything else. They kind of
I
just
don't know
stay
if I'll
around.
hold them down, but
I'm going to.
No, but unless your horses are startled, these are trained horses. They don't tend to run off.
Okay, I'm going to eat a ration, take a drink from my water skin, go greet my horse, and talk to him for a while.
Okay, you go ahead and do that. Anyone else want to do
Nope.
anything else?
Nope.
We all answered. I'm sleeping. Edo's punching trees and eating food.
So I'm punching.
Okay.
I'm just
he's punching the air.
I'm punching
He's
where I
punching
think
you.
the tree
He's
should
shadow
be.
boxing.
Okay,
Yeah.
Jaden. So okay. So then your first hour is up. Anything to advance from there?
Nope. Wait, can I do another Arcana check?
You're really studying this ring, god damn.
One a day.
One a day. Oh, damn it. Yeah, that's fair.
All right. So now you're in the second hour of your time. Anything else? Anyone else wants to switch activities or do something different? Or
I'm just gonna like sleep, man.
yeah. So you're gonna sleep. Are you doing a long rest or are you just sleeping for a little bit?
He's just.
It's however long we have. I'm just sleeping. Like I don't like if I get a rest out of it, I get a rest out of it. I don't care.
He's only taking an hour nap.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like an
Okay.
hour or two, however long we have of free time. So I don't think it's a long rest.
No, it's 2 hours. So
Yeah, then it's like barely even a short rest.
all right. Well, yes. Anyways, so anyone else got another use for their hour, or are we good to move
I'll
on?
drink water and that's it.
Okay, you're gonna drink water. You're gonna drink water and not eat yet.
Actually, instead of my
No,
ration,
No, I did eat.
I'm going to use the loaf of bread and cheese I had from a couple days ago.
It's gotten
Okay.
pretty. I hope it's not too old.
Yeah. We'll see.
It's only a couple of days old, so the cheese has stayed intact at this point.
If I see
I ate of
anything
the first
discolored,
hour,
I
by the
just
way.
use my axe and just kind of slice off that part if there's any.
Right. Okay. Edo, you were saying?
I said I ate in the first hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. You did your Arcana check on the first hour. Fish, anything you want to do in the second?
No, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to march.
Okay. So
That would I assume somebody would wake me up and I'd be ready to march.
Nice.
we love you.
Wake up. We're leaving. All right.
So, anywho, you all mount your noble steeds or dogs, I guess, and
That's
you begin to
steep.
head again. You
It's
begin to
pony.
head again down the road. So you move, and you're traveling on as the sun starts to get high in the sky. It's maybe around 10ish. You've gone a couple of hours, 2 or 3 hours, and right about here you find a trader with a donkey. Going there like, water, get your water, fresh skins of water.
Oh.
I will approach the merchant and be like, good friend. Praise be to God. How much is your water?
For the skin in the water or just the water?
The skin and the water, I suppose.
The skin in the water is going to be a gold 5 silver.
Shit. Friend, is there any way I could cut you down to maybe a gold? If I buy in bulk?
How many would you be looking to buy though?
20.
20.
20 water skins, dang.
Well, I would take that deal.
Good
I'll
friend,
take
good
that.
friend. And I'll
So you go ahead, you give him 20 gold, and he goes ahead and passes out 20 water skins.
thank you, sir.
You're welcome. And then he's like, well, thank you. That's about all I had. So I'm going to close up shop and heading back into town then. I'll see y'all later. And he just takes down his signs like as quickly as he put them up, pack him back on his donkey, and you see him riding back over to River's Edge.
Thank you, friend. I don't play that shit. 5 silver, get out of my face.
So anywho, so the merchant's now gone, and you continue to march on, through your thing, and you've hit your 4-hour mark at this point. Do you wish to keep marching, or is there anything else you?
No, man, I'm keen to keep. Like, I want to bring my friend to a doctor. I want to march.
We want to keep going.
All right,
Yeah.
so you go ahead and march. The grassland's still just sweeping above you. A gentle breeze coming in from the river side of the river, just going and washing your face, keeping you cool on a sunny day. And you go through, and just as the sun,
Are we close to the river, or no? How close are we to the river?
you're on the road, so you're maybe a day out from the river at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, you're probably about a day out from the river. So you're like
Were we like right there?
here-ish.
Okay.
Yeah, you're about right there. When you get about here, you'll be like close enough where you're passing the mouth, right where that den was.
Yeah.
But like from here, yeah, you're definitely like fairly far from it.
Okay.
So, anyways, it seemed you've now hit your 8 hours. You're about right here on this corner here. Maybe actually a little further, probably like there. And on your mounts. And you've now hit your 8 hours. Do you wish to go ahead and make camp? Do you want to rest? Do you want to strategize? Rest of your adventure. Where do you plan on going from here?
It's the end of the day or no?
I don't even think
Sorry.
it's to the end of the day.
It is getting like late afternoon, probably like 5ish. But you've been up traveling since 9. So
Yeah,
you've hit
okay.
your 8 hours of travel in a day as of this moment.
Then I guess we'll stop and we'll break camp and kind of enjoy each other's merry company until the night, and then we'll do the thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you all go ahead. You begin to set up camp right along the road. And meanwhile, you go through. You begin to pull out some water. Grab anything for places you can go ahead and rest. Put out your bed rolls. And you begin to just talk about where your journey's led you so far far, and how that's become for yourself.
Is this where we should actually tell the
No.
group something about our character?
You guys can talk as little or as much as you would like at this point. You have multiple hours until sunset.
Okay, I guess my character would start by talking a bit about what it was like to live in Zarilla, I suppose. At least for him.
Okay, so give me 1 second.
I would roleplay that, but I literally don't know anything about Zarilla.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not like it's water deep where I can kind of figure it out, but a place I've never heard of.
Right.
Aye.
So
So what is it like growing up out there in the desert?
So anyways,
Nothing.
going through.
Well, I'd sit out on my deck, play on my acoustic guitar, and just imitate the songs that come in on the radio.
So anyway, you go through and you're planning out this, talking of this great city of maize and sun, just on the edge of water, but also in this desert environment. Describing the land of gorgeous women, milk and honey, and just elaborating as much as you can. Talking about how on the countryside of your fief and your farm, how you as a kid used to go through and just get lost in the cornfields through your life.
Used to call us the children of the corn.
Oh no, no. So and those are some of just a few examples of the stories you care to share at this moment.
Yeah. I don't really talk much about what my family does. I just kind of talk about what it was like growing up there and how I felt about it, I guess. Which would be to say that I had a happy childhood.
Yeah.
And I didn't really want for anything.
I couldn't relate to a happy childhood.
What's the matter? The priest took your sweet roll.
No. I actually didn't have anyone.
You raised by wolves? Surely you had somebody, friend.
No, I raised myself.
Can you tell me a bit more about that?
Well, I mean, at the age that I could remember, I've never knew a home, nor someone that I could call family. I was what you would call an outcast. I always had.
Well, my friend, you're among family now. What is the adventure party about the family, huh? Except for please don't talk to my family. They would very much hate you. You're a heathen piece of shit. But I love you, so it's good. God loves you, and that is okay.
I don't think there is a god.
Friend, there is very provably multiple gods.
Well, I haven't seen one.
They're everywhere.
I guess I don't know where else I want to continue.
Look, there behind you!
I just turns and looks. Where?
I throw a blade of grass at him.
You go ahead and you pick up this this few blades of grass that they go through, and they just hit the back of the tiefling's neck.
Oh,
Look, my friend, God graced you with wind. It kicked up the grass and hit you. It was crazy. You should have seen it.
So anyway, anyone have anything else they care to discuss?
No.
Okay, so it gets to nighttime at this point. The sun is finally set. And you decide to finally just go ahead and lay down, and some of you head to bed, others keep watch, or any mix of the other. So what do you...
I would eat and drink a little bit before going to sleep, but yeah.
Okay. You go ahead and drink from your water skin and rest as
ration.
eat a day's ration as well.
Oi, baby puncher, Eddie Murphy. Who's staying up tonight between the three of us?
I will.
Okay.
You can just take it in shifts. You know that, right?
I guess, yeah, theoretically.
It won't fuck with you if you do it in shifts. Because you're still all getting the same amount of sleep. It's just one of you cuts sleep into your morning activities, which should be Edo, which means he takes last watch.
One second.
So what? Just like every 2 hours, we just wake someone up.
It's something like that. So like the way it works mechanically is that like periodically throughout the night, every couple of hours, you switch off to the next person, and then the last person sleeps through the morning, and then you once he's done with his long rest, you all leave, and it like consumes the same amount of time. Just that person doesn't get morning activity, which Edo doesn't do anything at his morning activity anyway, so he should be able to do that.
Okay.
You're all getting 8 hours. It's just like you're not sleeping at the exact same time.
Yeah.
Like
Let's
two
just
of you
do
are
it then.
asleep at any given time, basically.
I'll just take the first watch then.
Yeah, so I'll go after you.
And our baby punching friend here will conclude.
So, anyways, so you all go ahead and begin to curl up, except for Morthos, who goes ahead and takes the first watch. And you go ahead and all lay down for your long rest. And goes ahead and sleeps. So, and you're all the rest of you are doing a long rest, correct?
Oh, we're waking up like periodically to where we all get.
They're all doing a
Well,
long
they-
rest. It's just it's taken in shifts.
You can't take a long rest in shifts.
What are you talking about? That's literally how guarding works in 5e.
Probably short.
Guarding is taken in shifts in 5e.
The long rest. Well, you can put. Okay, you can do your 2 hours like consecutive. Well, hold on. Let me double check that. Because I think I know what you're saying. So you're going to use each year. You're going to use your passive time to guard, and then split that up for your 2 hours. Correct.
So there's X amount of hours of sleeping. The party just shifts via like a sleeping schedule. Like the first person sleeps from however many hours after how many hours after dusk until later in the morning, right? And then the second person wakes up as the first person goes to bed. And then he stays up and then he sleeps, right? And it goes like that.
The last guy.
It's like it's the same amount of hours of sleep. It's just spread out so that you have somebody on watch.
Well, yeah. So you're going to use your watch as your 2 hours of passive sleep.
Yeah,
Okay.
mechanically.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get. Because technically, like, if you start doing strenuous stuff in the middle, your long rest period is aborted. That's why I'm trying to specify get it through.
Sitting around watching a camp is not considered strenuous.
Right.
You're not like patrolling. You're sitting there.
Right. Absolutely. So.
Yeah. Like most
Anywho.
people, like they like RP like reading or whatever.
So anywho, so you go through and you're using your time to. So Jaden will stay awake and just sort of watch around the campfire, and the other two fall asleep.
Yeah.
No, 3 of them do.
All three.
But yeah, I'm sleeping through the entire night.
Anywho, so you go ahead and you sleep, and then after your after 2 hours, you start to feel a bit tired and are ready for sleep. So
So, oi, Eddie, get up.
Oh,
It's your turn.
yes. Okay. Yeah. I get up and I watch.
okay, so you go ahead, get up, and maintain watch at this point for what. Excuse me. You go ahead and maintain watch, and you're doing your passive activity around the fire, and then Morthos begins to fall asleep. You're not noticing anything around at this moment, and then after your 2 hours are up, you go ahead and go over to Ricky.
Yes. All right, Ricky. Do you mind to take a watch?
Oh, fuck you.
Get your skinny ass up before I hit you.
Alright, I'll get up and watch.
Okay, so anyways, he goes ahead and begins his watch period, and then comes around, and as the others fall asleep, your 2 hours sort of passes without incident, and then you all the other two are
We're finishing.
currently finishing your rest. Suddenly, out of a rising kind of naturally is Soul, who has his 2 hours of passive time, and at that point, Ricky, you fall asleep for your last 2 hours of long rest. So now in the morning, are you just maintaining watch? Is there any activity you're going to be doing?
Me, I'm just maintaining watch.
Okay. You're going to maintain watch, check around. Again, you don't see. It's a very quiet night at this point.
It's near morning now.
And then you go, yep, it is morning. So now, well into the morning, maybe about 8 or 9. The rest of you wake up and go ahead and are active again.
Wonderful.
Good. Gonna eat a ration. Drink.
I'm gonna eat food before we go.
Yeah.
And drink.
So ration and water skin.
Okay. Yep. Everyone goes ahead and eats a ration and gets a water skin, unless Soul, you don't do that.
I would wait until the end of the night.
Okay. So go ahead and wait till the end of the night on that.
All right.
I'll subtract it now. Just I'm eating at night.
Just while we're marching, or when we continue to march, can I just do my check?
You can do your check now if you'd like.
All right. Has tides on this because I'm hoping to figure out what this thing does.
Okay.
Fuck.
That
No?
fuck doesn't sound that great. Hold on.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. So
What?
you go ahead and look deeply into the stone, and seeing what it does, and you get this feeling of water, or
Water?
related to of water related to the ring. You don't necessarily know why it's like that or how it necessarily pertains, but it is definitely associated with water and how it goes ahead and maybe the use or function of water.
Okay. Oh, I just gotta wait till we get to that river then.
So anywho, you so at this point, you all can sort of pack up your things, get ready to march off. Again, I'm gonna get back to this map. Give me a freehand white. You're all about there at this point, and that's where I'm gonna go ahead and pause it for tonight.
Fair enough.
Are we going towards the river?
Yes, you are getting closer to the river as you follow the road.
We're not like we're gonna meet the river like around there.
Oh, okay.
We're not actually like walking towards it.
Okay, I thought this was like an arrow pointing to like right there.
Yeah, could you imagine we're like walking towards the river? I'm just like, guys, my ring, it deals something with water. Let's go, and just make an abrupt Like, right, just straight over. Like, I gotta figure this out.
Right.
Cool.
I bet you would be the type to freaking do that. But anywho, yeah, that is the session. So, cool.
Woo.
Good shit.
All right, so we'll continue. Like I said, we'll talk about when we want to continue. Like, I don't know what everyone's